Hello everyone. I'm hoping that my Zoom tutorial walkthrough today was able to help any of the groups that I got through. I know it's a lot of information. It's all very new, and with a lot of not knowing what's happening, I understand that a lot of you are still frustrated and overwhelmed. A main theme throughout most of the groups today was wanting to know how to really set up that home page, whether it's super cute or simple. So I wanted to make this video to kind of walk you guys through that process. So the first thing you guys need to make sure you're using is Chrome. So when you're going through, you want to make sure that you are using a Chrome browser when you are accessing your materials. So you're going to go ahead and sign in to your Canvas. And right now, because our Sandbox class is considered a past course, you will need to go to your dashboard courses and go to all courses. Then you will scroll down and you'll go to your Sandbox. For a lot of you right now, you don't have a home page yet, so you're automatically opening up to the modules you either did during the Zoom training or through the self-paced training. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this so we can make one together. So for your Sandbox, for the purpose of this video and setting up a module, I'm gonna show you guys the steps to do that. So at the very top of your page, you'll see this little plus module. It's a blue button. Go ahead and click on that and give it the name for your class. So if it's mine, I have, as you guys can see, said Miss Godwin's homeroom. For the purpose of this video, it's going to say tutorial. When you add it, it's automatically going to go to the very bottom. So if you scroll all the way down, you'll see it's here. And we want to move it to the top. That way we don't have to keep going all the way down to see it. So you're going to click on these three buttons and click Move Module, and it's already going to say at the top. So now it's up here. The module is not a page. It is a way to organize your pages. So we want to make a home page. So on your module, there's a plus sign. When you click on it, it'll say add assignment, but we don't want an assignment yet. We just want a page. So we're going to put page, and then we're going to click new page. You're going to give it a name. So you guys might want to name it homepage for right now. I'm going to put it as example because I already have a page called homepage. And then click add item. So now it'll appear under the module that we made. If I click on that, it will be an empty page. So for those of you who I met with today, I introduced many of you to Canva. So some of you have an account, some of you don't. So I'm going to show you guys that website. So in a new tab, you don't want to close your Canvas tab. You're going to go to canva.com. It is free to make an account. So if you haven't already registered for it, go ahead and pause the video, create your account, and then unpause when you're ready for the next step. For those of you who have and are ready to see some of the template designs or the dimensions, you guys can continue to watch. So you're going to get to this home screen because you want to create a design. When you're creating the header, the very top piece of your screen for your display, you're going to go to create a design, custom dimensions, and it's going to be 760 by 220. And we want to keep that at pixels. So 760 by 220. And then create new design. So now this rectangle is already the right size to fit directly into your canvas on the top of your page. So this is where you're going to go to backgrounds on the left side. And you guys can scroll through. They've got all kinds of landscapes, patterns, all kinds of designs for you guys to pick from. Be mindful that there are many free ones when you hover over the item that it'll say free. And then if it's through the Pro account, the paid membership, it'll have a little crown and it will say Pro. So if you're not wanting to sign up for an account, you don't have to. Just make sure the pictures and stuff you're using are the free ones. So you can choose backgrounds that you like. And once you've found one that you like, you can add different text. So you can add your text. You can change the fonts that you use to whatever you want it to say. So this is a good time where if you want to pause the video so you can create the header the way you want it, go ahead and pause first so that you can decorate it the way you want before moving on with this video. If you are ready to see what the next step is and you're done designing, you guys can continue to watch. So after you've made your header the way that you want, you're going to go to download. We want the file type to be PNG, and then click download again. If you're using Chrome, they usually pop down here. If you're not using Chrome, you should be, but it will automatically populate in your downloads folder. So now that we've done that, we're going to go back to our Canvas tab. This is where we want to edit the page that we were on. We click in our box and we're going to go to the photo icon and we're going to upload image. So click on the rocket ship to open up your folder and you should see in downloads the image that you just made. So you'll click on it, it'll pop up to make sure that's what you want, and you'll click submit. If you're looking at it and you're thinking, man, I want this to be bigger, you can drag it once you've clicked on it and make it larger for yours if that's how you want it. So next you'll click and press enter to go under that header so that we can get ready to make the buttons. So for the buttons, you want to leave this page, do not exit it. You're going to go back to Canva and click on home. Again, we're going to click on create a design, custom dimensions, and this time it's going to be 500 by 500, and we're still using the pixels. So now we can see that we've got this square. If you don't want it to be a square, you are more than welcome to go to elements and you can add a different shape. And then you would just want to make that shape fill up the square. And you can design that circle by changing its color by up here. You can change the color of it. You can add text to that just the same way as if it was a square. It's just a way you can make it different shapes if that's what you want. So again, if this is a time for you to play around, create the buttons that you want, you get ready to pause the video. If you're making multiple buttons, down here it says add new page. You add it and it'll create one. If you want to copy the button because you like the template you made, up here it says copy page and it'll copy it, and maybe you just want to change the text on it. Remember, your buttons can be for days of the week, they can be for the subject you teach, or any resources that you want on your homepage. So again, you can make the shape, you can change the backgrounds, and you can add different stickers and different elements onto this. If you have personal photos of things you want, you can also upload any photos. Uploads, they have some photos already available. It's up to you on the design that you want for your objects and for your buttons. So like I said, if you want some time to play around with this before continuing, please pause until you're ready for the next step. For those who are ready, once you've created all your little buttons that you want, we're going to go to download, keep it at PNG. However, you're going to want to download them one at a time, because if you download all of them, it'll put them all together And when we go to put them on Canvas, it won't line up the same. So you're gonna have to download them each individually. So you click on download all pages and then select the one that you want and download. And you would do that for each button that you made. So again, that'll go down here in your download file. So once you're ready, you're gonna go to Canvas. We're make sure that our cursor is under our header. And in order to make them lined up nice and even, we're gonna add a table. So the table is up here in the top. If your toolbar is not extended all the way like mine is, you might see those 3 buttons, the 3 little dots, and you'll click on that so that it'll extend your toolbar so you can see this table icon. Once you've clicked on it, you're gonna make the table. So I did days of the week for mine, so I had 5 by 1. And that'll put the table in for you. So once you're ready to put the picture in, you need to click in the cell box of the table that you want your image in. So I clicked in the first one. Again, we're gonna go up to that image icon and click upload. So now you're gonna do the same thing like the header, and you're gonna find the button that you just made. And then you'll click submit. And then you'll repeat that, and you'll click in the box, you go to photos, upload. So this is a good time. If you need to pause while you add all your buttons in, please pause until you've had all your buttons where you want them. For those who are ready and you've gone ahead and added all your buttons, if you're someone who doesn't like to see those table lines on there, you want to click in the cell until you see the toolbar for the table and click on this first icon. We're going to go to advanced. Border style is going to be hidden. And then under border color, we're going to type in white. Save, and you'll see how it makes it disappear. You can continue to add more designs if you want. If you need extra buttons for resources, if you want a page break, you guys can type right into this. If you need to add a statement for your students or any directions, you can add in here. This is a working document. Please remember, it does not have to be super crazy like some of the things you might be seeing on social media. You want to make it what's going to work for you and what's going to work best for your students. For those who are asking on how to link your buttons, you'll want to click on the button that you want. So I've clicked on this first one, and up here you'll see this chain link icon. Once you've clicked on it, you can do external links, which will take them to a website outside of Canvas, or you can do course links. So if you've created a page that you want them to go to when they click on it, you can click on pages and find the page that you created. You can also have it for assignments. If you've made an assignment and you want them to go straight there, for quizzes, announcements, discussions, modules. So they can go anywhere in your course that you want. You just need to make sure you know exactly where you want that button to go to. Always remember that you need to scroll all the way down and click save so that all your work will stay the way you want it. Now, in order for this to make it your home page, so when you open up your Canvas for it to be what you see, you want to make sure that it's published. And you'll go back to your module and make sure that the module is published. So when you go home, on the right side, you'll see choose home page. So you're going to click on that, choose pages, click change, and find what we just created. So for you, if you just created home page, you're going to click on home page. I did tutorial, so I'm going to scroll down to the one that said tutorial for you guys. For example, it said example. And then I would click on that, and then it takes me to the page. You'll click on those 3 dots, and you'll click Use as Front Page. and that will make that your new home page so that when you click home, that will be what pops up first on the screen. Some of you are also asking how to hide some of these. So on our end, for teachers, I can see what I've hidden because it has the little I and it's crossed out. So if you want to change that, you'll go to Settings, Navigation. Whatever you don't want, you just click and drag, and then it'll go down and it'll be out of sight for the students. So again, if you wanted to see how it looks for the students, you can go back to your home and do Student View. So that way you can see. So any other additional things you want, like these little page breakers, you guys can create just like if it was a header. There's buttons. So you make what you think your students need for them to be successful through Canvas. And this just helps you see how the student view looks and just helps you see how it all lines up together. Thank you guys for working with me today, especially fourth grade. You guys were my guinea pig group, being the first ones of the day. I know we had some technical difficulties, but I just want you guys to all know that we are in this together. You guys are doing a great job, and it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a very unique year, but it will be a great year. Also, just a reminder that anything you do make in Canva will save. So if you're ever wanting to go back and change something, you just have to go to all your designs and they'll be here for you to go on and click and change as needed. I will email out again any of the resources and templates I've made for any of you who liked the theme I used or want to tweak it a little bit for your own use. Like I said, please email me or message me if you guys need any more help or one-on-one assistance. I do hope this walkthrough helped some of those people who wanted some more visual support so they can see how to create a page on their Canvas.